Hello, my name is Angela Harris Moore, and it's an honor to be here today to talk about my piece. Um, you did ask me to say where I'm from. I was born in Boston, Massachusetts. My parents, my father was from Boston, my mother's from Ocean City. So after he finished in the military, we came down to Cape May County. So that's where I was raised. And so I'll tell you a little bit about my piece. This piece is called Senegalese Mother, and I painted this inspired from a photograph that my mother saw or took in Senegal. And I just thought about the beauty of the beadwork that was in the baby carrier and how intricate that must be, how much labor that is, and how it is a work of art in and of itself. And then I thought about the labor of having children and transporting them on your body quite a long distance, it seemed, from what I had learned about their lifestyle. So I wanted to show the beauty and the strength of that mother and probably her handiwork. So that was the inspiration from this piece. I'm pretty studied. When I was little, my mother used to make us sign up for community courses. So we had to have an art, a sport, and a music. So we're pretty interdisciplinary in my family, and I very much took to the art, but I was secretive about my art, and I would create art and shove it under my bed. And so I'm guessing right around 6, 7, or 8 years old, I was doing this, and I didn't clean my room. So my mother cleaned my room, and she pulled out from under my bed my art, and I was devastated, and she was thrilled. So I learned then, just as others have stated, that art is in the eye of the beholder, and that what I thought was an embarrassment was really an expression of myself, but that there was value. And so then she had me put in a piece of my art into an art competition. And I placed in, I think I won, but I'll say I placed in the art competition. And from then on, I always had opportunities related to art, but never really commitment, because with the tradition of more academics, art was something you do as a hobby, not something you do as employment. I learned that I loved pottery and sculpture and oil painting, and I'm okay with acrylic painting. So this is an oil painting. I appreciate the time that oil allows you to work it, put it down, think about it, come back to it when you're inspired, and still move those colors around and redo the composition. And it kind of doesn't tell on you like acrylics do. So that's why I really appreciate art and the ability to create art. I would like to get more into pottery, but it requires a kiln and a lot of electricity and a lot of space, and it's pretty messy. So that's on my to-do list in the future. But painting right now is where it's at. I recently completed a mural in the city of Bridgeton on the south side and had the ribbon cutting yesterday. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. And that was an honor too, because I was proposing to do a certain design, and the design was accepted, but then the community weighed in on the design, and they asked me to incorporate the nations, the flags from where they were from. So I redesigned it, and it really turned out pretty great, considering it was never part of my original concept. So I'm pleased that I was able to do that for that community.